Hi everyone, this is a short video for Cooking with Gigi. I hope everyone's had a wonderful day. Well, it looked like rain here in Lafayette pretty much all day, and it finally cleared up just about a couple of hours ago. The sun came out and it's a beautiful day. So these are called oatmeal peanut butter cups. Now, we all know about the Reese's peanut butter cups. That's one of my favorites growing up. When I was little, I used to go to the little drugstore in Mulberry every day after school, and I think it was a nickel at the time. You could buy the single peanut butter cup. I had to have one every day after school. I just love those. So anyway, I have the things sitting out here that you're gonna need. You're gonna need peanut butter, and I'm using creamy. You could probably use the crunchy, but I prefer the creamy for this. I have honey, or you can use maple syrup, but I am using honey. You need the old-fashioned oats, and you can use some of the small chocolate chips. Mini chocolate chips works better, but I don't happen to have those, so I'm just going to use the regular. And then you need a half a cup of the peanut butter. I need Pam. I'm going to spray my mini muffin pan is going to get some Pam in there. Okay, so I need my spoon and a bowl, and I chose a clear bowl so you can sort of see what I'm doing. Hoping that'll help a little bit. All right, so I'm just going to put everything in. It's going to call for 1 cup of the old-fashioned oats. I already have my honey all measured out. It's 1/4 cup of the honey. It should be pretty good. I think this is kind of considered a healthy treat that can kind of help you. It's got some protein in it with the peanut butter. Like if you're running out of the house and you need a little something, you can just grab one of these, okay? All right, we're gonna need the peanut butter. Let me be sure I get all of my peanut butter, even that's on the spoon here. Okay. It takes a half a cup of peanut butter. Let me get that in my bowl. This is going to be kind of a messy, gooey deal when we get this all stirred up, I think. All right, there's the peanut butter. All right, now, I think I'm going to go ahead and spray the pan here with my Pam. I want to be sure I get it sprayed pretty good. You can use those paper cups. It's just something else to spend your money on too. I don't know. I just didn't use the Pam. You can just pop them out. Okay. So I'm going to first stir up this bunch of yummy peanut butter, honey, and oats. Get it kind of stirred up good, and then we can just kind of place our chocolate chips where we want, or we can put some of them in and then maybe stick one on top. We're just gonna play with it a little bit and see what we come up with here. Okay, well, we're getting it pretty well stirred up. Yummy, yummy, it smells yummy. Okay, I think I will sprinkle about half of these in. Again, it calls for about 1/4 cup of the peanut butter. The chocolate chips. All right, now, let me see how this looks here. It's kind of a messy deal here. Scrape that off my spoon. Okay, so I think I will use my little mini spatula to help me get it into the muffin tins. And my spoon. So we'll just drop some of this in there, and we'll get each one of them filled up a little bit. And then we can just press them down in there. Now, once we get these the muffin tin filled up, we're gonna put it in the freezer for about ½ an hour so that it can kind of stiffen up and set up. Let's see how that tastes then after that. Well, I was off today and it was a quiet day. I played some pickleball this morning. It looked like rain and there wasn't a lot of people that showed up right away. But they started trickling in a little at a time. I think people decided, well, maybe it's not gonna rain. But I only stayed for about half an hour because I do little side things and I needed to do some things today. And I actually wanted to spend some time at home. Seems like I don't spend much time at home. I had a few chores to do. So I sort of hung around here, which is okay. Need to do that sometimes. I guess you can't really see what I'm doing very good. I'm trying to get it to where you can here. Let me move things around a little bit. So I'm putting the oatmeal peanut butter honey mixture into these little muffin tin. And I'm gonna add some chocolate chips when I get done. You know, you could put whatever kind of chips you want. I even thought about maybe chopping some nuts up and putting it in here. I might do that the next time. I didn't do it this time. I guess you can see this pretty arrangement of flowers I have over here. My friend Melissa hooked me up with that. She's quite the crafter and she can make things so pretty. She gave that to me last night as a little surprise gift. She's very giving, loves to do those things, and she shares with many of her friends. It's awesome. She doesn't expect anything in return. I did take her some of my beets. You know, I do a little bit of canning, and Becky had too many beets, or I think she was just not in the mood to finish canning some or something, and she gave me some beets that were all ready to go. All I had to do was can them, so I did do that. And Melissa says she loves beets, so I shared my beets with her. Okay, so I'm gonna take my spoon and I'm gonna really push it in there good. I want it to be all kind of leveled out. Get that all pushed down in there. Some are gonna have more than others. Maybe I'll share that. Here, we got some left over here. We'll take that, put it in there. Okay. I think what I'll do too, now that I've done that, I'm gonna add those few chocolate chips on the tops of some of these and push them in there. Makes it look more yummy and prettier. So like I said, this is just kind of a quickie video. It's not taking me very long to do it. And there's no cooking to it. It's no bake, just like your no bake cookies. These are no bake oatmeal peanut butter cups. Put the chocolate chips in good. Very good, looks great. I went outside a little bit ago and everything's looking a lot better since we had that little bit of rain that we had. My flowers are happy and my grass is starting to just show a little bit of green. Not a lot, a little. Okay. So here we go. This is what they look like once you get them all in the muffin tin. So it's the oatmeal peanut butter cups that we're gonna put them in the freezer for about 30 minutes. I will take them out and I'll let you see what they look like when they're finalized and we get them out of the pan. Okay, I'll be back. Well, welcome back to Cooking with Gigi. We have the finished product here, this peanut butter oatmeal cups. Or you could call it anything you want. It's got chocolate chips in it, yummy. Call it yummy cups. Anyway, so I'm gonna just pop one out for my eating pleasures. Oh, look at how it just popped. It popped right out of there without a problem. Very simple. I just took a little something and helped it come out. There we go. See how it popped out? So easy. All right. Now, I just want to remind you what all is in this dish or snack. we had to have the Pam to spray on our muffin tins. We have the Quaker Oats, the old-fashioned brand. I used honey, or you can use maple syrup. Jif peanut butter, it's my favorite. And chocolate chips. I would recommend the mini chocolate chips, but you can do either. You could do white chocolate chips. I think I'll take a little taste and see how this is. Oh boy. Put that in a little baggie. Take it with me on the pickleball court. Wow. Very yummy. Well, this concludes another Cooking with Gigi episode. Remember, plain talk is easy understood, but you can be kind. Have a great evening, everyone, and I'll see you soon again.